For the Boxer by Simon Garfunkel, we're going to be in standard tuning. This video is largely going to discuss the verses and the structure of the song as a whole. I have another video that I posted a couple months back that breaks down how to play the intro. I'm not going to really talk about that portion here because I have that video already out there. So I'm going to link that in the description below. For the rest of the song, I'm going to take some time to talk about the structure of it, as this song doesn't have a very clear and simple path from beginning to end. Chords don't repeat very often, or very obviously at least. And I've taken some time to study the song, and I've broken it out into 3 chunks, as we can call it. So I'm going to put up on the screen here, I'm going to show you what the different verses look like, and you can see some similarities, but you'll also be able to see how they're different. And that might be helpful in approaching the song, just so that you know there actually is some structure in the chaos, and you're not just going randomly from one chord to the next, even though it still might feel that way. So verses 1 and 3 look like this. Verses 2, 4, and 6 look like this. And you can see how they're vaguely similar to verses 1 and 3. And then verse 5 looks like this. And it also shares some similarities. Verse 4 is actually the instrumental verse. So even though there's not singing, I call it a verse because it does share the same progression as verses 2 and 6. So I included it together. You can find the tab for this on my Patreon at JButler Guitar. It'll be in both PDF and Guitar Pro format, along with a bunch of other songs that I'll be posting pretty consistently to there. So go ahead and check that out. Our first chord is going to be a C. And we're going to alternate the bass note between a C and a G. So you'll notice in the tab, we do a lot of this. Or if you want to simplify it, you can put both of these fingers down at the same time. I am just And again, you repeat that for verse 3 as well. And by verse 3, I mean when he's singing, asking only workmen's wages. And you'll notice that that is exactly the same progression that you're going to play for verse 1. When I left my home, verse 4, we call it a verse even though there's no actual singing. It's just an instrumental portion of the song when they're playing the flute. You'll still want to repeat that same progression for it. And it's not really represented in the tab, but if you know the song well enough, you know that the lie la lie part repeats at a certain point in the song very many times. And so it's just going to be a repetition of that E minor, A minor, G7.